So Mickey and I watched the trailer for the new Superman featuring Crypto the Superdog. Mickey, what did you think?
So first off, Merry Christmas. Second off, just watch the teaser trailer for the new Superman movie that has Crypto the freaking Superdog in it, and I'm so pumped. A little bit about me. Number one, hate Superman. Superman is the worst character ever. He just has all the powers. There's never any stakes in any of his movies. It's never interesting. Okay, I haven't been interested in Superman since like black and white TV show. He's saving Jimmy Olsen because there's nothing on at 10 o'clock at night other than that. But now I'm super interested, and I'm interested because James Gunn, the hero of the DC comic universe, is putting forth a Superman movie that looks great. Starts out in the trailer, Superman is beaten down, he's like coughing out his lung, and he like has Crypto the Superdog drag him home. That is the greatest thing ever. That's what I wanted as Superman. I didn't know it, but I just wanted Crypto. That's all I've ever cared about. Let's talk about James Gunn. James Gunn is the perfect person to breathe life into the Superman mythos in universe. So let's go all the way back, 1996. James Gunn, what's he doing? He is writing the masterpiece Tromeo and Juliet. He got his start in the Troma universe, where he did such things as work as an insane masturbator on the epic Sergeant Kabuki-Man NYPD. He produced a series called PG Porn that had his great friends Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk on there as a man with no dick. You would think Alan Tudyk, two dick. No, James Gunn subverts your expectations, no dick. The Nathan Fillion one is amazing. All the PG porns are great. Like if you haven't seen PG porn, go watch PG porn. Then come back and we'll continue to stand for James Gunn. So James Gunn, he has the Troma credits. You know, that's kind of where he started. So I think when James Gunn attacks anything, he's like, okay, make Superman interesting. Can it be done? Well, I once put a 3-foot-long penis monster in a movie, and that worked. So yes, I can probably do this. I think that is what he takes with him into any project, and it always comes out great. Best part of the Marvel Universe, Guardians of the Galaxy films, knocked him out every single one. He's also, I feel like he's tailor-made to work in a universe. People, I see they're like, oh, it's derivative. It's always, he takes a bunch of characters and, puts them together and blah, 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 blah. No, he builds interesting stories for multiple characters all at the same time. You mean fucking comic books? That's what he does. He's like one of the only people that can do that, make interesting characters and also know what a character is for a one joke, right? Let's take the first Suicide Squad movie, okay? Hot mess, right? I would like to slap it like Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Anyway, in that movie, they decide they need to show the collars work, so they're like, oh, here's Slipknot, he's gonna come in for like half a second and blow up, worthless. What could have been a throwaway gag that worked, just worthless wastage. They're like, that is stupid. James Gunn. He did the whole opening of the Suicide Squad is just a bunch of one-shots of characters that ultimately end up not mattering. They got the detachable kid, Nathan Fillion there. They got, Javelin, all these other guys. And they bring those one-note characters back just enough to make it work, make those jokes hit. They develop it just enough to make it funny, and then they focus on the other side of it, the other team. And it's great. The Bloodsport, Peacemaker, Ratcatcher, everything in that movie is wonderful. They bring the Javelin back. It opens with Savant. And you're thinking, oh, he'll play a big role because it's Michael fucking Rooker, and James Gunn loves Michael Rooker. No, dead. Pretty quickly. So. He knows when to play a small joke, one shot kind of thing, throwaway character that makes it feel like you're part of a big universe. Because one of the things, if you have any solo superhero movie right now where we have all these superheroes running around, you're going to think to yourself, oh, if this is such a big deal, why doesn't Superman join in? Why doesn't Aquaman show up? Where's Batman? James Gunn will bring in those other things. Like in the Peacemaker series, that's kind of a joke that is addressed throughout that series, and it works out well. Again, a series where he develops a bunch of different characters, makes it interesting, even one-note characters like Judo Master. Also, Peacemaker, fantastic. I hope he somehow shows up in here because that would be great. Anyway, Nathan Fillion is in this movie as Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner, they're gonna have Guy Gardner with the dumb hair, and it's Nathan Fillion. Exciting, crypto, Nathan Fillion. I hope like Alan Tudyk, Michael Rooker, you know, like these other guys. I bet they show up somewhere, or will show up eventually in these movies. I'm sure you know, his brother Sean will be there somewhere. He's also proven that he can take characters that probably will not work and put them in a screen and make them work, like Rocket Raccoon. Many years ago, I went to get some tattoos on my arm, and I ended up with this Howard the Duck tattoo. And the reason I ended up with Howard the Duck is I gave my artist like a bunch of stuff to put in this like comic book sleeve, and he's like, okay, I've got it down for this spot. We should either put Howard the Duck or Rocket Raccoon. And I said, well, put Howard the Duck, because Rocket Raccoon's never going to be in a movie, and Howard already has. And I'm wrong. And James Gunn not only put in Rocket Raccoon, he also put in a better version, Howard the Duck, you know, in the Guardians films. So James Gunn, incredible. I am so excited for what he's going to do with DC. I'm a huge fan. I have loved his career from Romeo and Juliet. He once wrote a PSA for hamsters about not eating your young. That's because it fucks kids up. That's how just his, I love him. He's so great. I'm so excited. You know, from trauma to the PG porn, his directorial debut was Slither. Fucking Slither. Slither is like the best horror movie ever. Also, that's not a team up movie. So if you need something like, hey, James Gunn, he can't do anything but these weird team up things, Slither. Slither's like the greatest horror movie ever. It is so fun. Nathan Fillion in it is the sheriff there. It's just a great movie. Michael Rooker is the monster, and he does a fantastic performance in it. Such a fun movie. Every James Gunn movie is just a lot of fun. Everything that he writes, he's had you know, gone and done and punch up roles and in various scripts and added dialogue for, you know, of course the Marvel movies and, you know, a variety of others. Just hit his filmography and just kind of read down, you know, the various things that he's done, not only in trauma, but before he kind of got to Marvel. You know, the things that he did before are just so fun. He's just a fun. Also, he's handsome. He is a good looking guy. You know, just throwing that out there. Like I don't know why that's important to this story, but it is. He's a good looking guy. I'm excited what he's gonna do with Superman and fucking Crypto the Superdog. You guys have a good one. We'll see you in the new year.